Turn the music, feel the beat. Crafting rhythm can't be beat. Interviews and tips to share. Creative vibes are in the air. From the screen to your desk. Crafting lines at their best. Kat and Adam lead the way. Craft the clock makes our day. Craft the clock, we fill the air. Crafting pops can't wait. Crafting pops can't be beat. Craft the clock, can't wait.
It will all be fine. Good morning. I hope you're good and well. Let us know, if first of all, if you can see and hear us. I know you're all there. Kat's with us as well.
Hey.
Morning, lovely. Well, afternoon,
Morning.
lovely.
Oh,
How
yeah.
are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I think it's the first time we've worked together.
It is, yeah.
I feel we've worked together
Exciting.
before, but I don't think we have.
Maybe in a past life.
Maybe. Yeah, hi, everyone. Hi, Jackie. Let us know if you can see it and hear, and then we'll crack straight on with everything. Otherwise, we just talk to ourselves for hours, and then they tell me, oh, actually, we can't hear you. And then we've been there many a time before we have been. For those people that don't know, I'm going to assume they can see and hear us. For those people that don't know, tell me a bit about your background. How did this all start?
Okay, so I started Katrilee or Katrilee. We just had a quick conversation.
Yeah, we did.
About that.
How are we pronouncing
depends
it?
how people pronounce it. I'm not fussy, but I started Katrilee in 2020, right at the start. So I had been made redundant. Sad.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Been there, done it.
At the end of 2019, it's like, what do I do? And my mum gave me a box of polymer clay, and she's like, keep yourself busy while you apply for jobs. And yeah, I started making jewellery for friends, and then I started an Etsy, and then we went into lockdown, and then it became my business, and then I created the first UK polymer clay jewellery kit. And yeah, it's
grown ever
from there.
since.
It's been 5 years.
So what did you do before? If you're allowed to tell me, I don't know.
Yeah, I've done a little bit this, a little bit that. So I was working for Clark's Footwear as a product engineer.
This is different.
Yeah, and then before that I was in product photography, and then before that I was working in film production for a little while.
Okay, so this is a very different background.
You pull skills from everything.
That is true.
Yeah.
So what was a hobby?
Yeah.
Just to pass the time.
To keep myself
To
busy,
keep yourself busy to find a new job
Exactly.
actually turned in
Yeah.
to your job.
It did,
That is
yeah.
phenomenal. 5 years
dream,
strong.
isn't it?
Did you
Yeah.
ever think you'd get this far?
I hadn't planned it, no, and I didn't think it would get to this point. I thought the craft kits were something to put out to the world when everyone's crafting during lockdown, that I found something that people wanted but wasn't out there. And yeah, it's grown, and every year it gets bigger and better.
Dude,
I
that's
did a
amazing.
collaboration with Cats Protection this year, which was huge for me, and
Nice.
yeah, and so much fun as well.
Can you remember your first piece that you made? Have you still got it?
Do I actually do? I do still have it somewhere in the studio. It was I watched a YouTube tutorial, and I'm gonna completely blank on the name of the person, but it was like a technique using alcohol ink and translucent clay, things that my mum had handed me in her big craft box. She's an avid crafter, so she has everything. I put them on my personal Instagram, and people were like, these are great, let's buy them. And yeah, so I have one pair that I kept for myself. I look at them now and I think, how did people buy these?
What were you buying into, people?
Exactly.
Really? But hey,
yeah,
ka-ching,
we did,
ka-ching.
yeah.
Does that mean, have you always been crafty, or was it just a case of keep yourself
always.
busy?
My mum, like I said, is an avid crafter, so she's done everything from. I grew up around Bob Ross videos, and
I love Bob Ross. That sends my little one to sleep.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, so calming. She would do oil paintings. She's done glass painting. She's done jewelry making. She's currently quilting as
Nice.
her thing, quilting and embroidery. And so I've always grown up around it and always done a little bit of this. And I've had mini jewelry businesses. When I was 16, I did beading and would sell at a local market. And then I was into steampunk clock stuff for a while. And yeah, now I've sort of fallen into this and stuck with it.
See, that's good though.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you? I think I know the answer to this, but do you enjoy what you do?
I do. I absolutely love the making side of it. I wish I could spend more time on the making side of it, but the business side kind of takes
Gets in the
over
way, the boring
sometimes. But
stuff.
yeah, the creation, the coming up with ideas, and the thing with polymer clay, because there's so many mediums out there to create joy, but the thing with polymer clay is you can go from like literally a blank canvas and create whatever you want with it in these bright, vivid colours. You can make them fun, you can make them classy, match them to outfits. Yeah, it's my favourite
That's
medium.
nice.
Yeah.
There's loads of newness today. We've got sneak peeks on this show because we have a funny feeling it may sell out. So they've not given me any QR codes to sell to you because they may not have enough for the main channel. So we're just going to have sneak peeks. Now, we will have the kits here eventually. They're currently in photography and hair and makeup as we speak. It's amazing what spin you can put on it. Basically, they're downstairs in photography is where they are. I've been to try and find them. But Kat's going to bring them up. Not my cat. Not producer Cat, as in my cat. She's away again. She's never here.
On holiday?
Cat. I think so, again.
Oh,
I would love to be on holiday. Beautiful weather outside.
But we're here.
But we're here in the cupboard with 2 cameras and a fan because it's very, very warm once again. Let's do a quick roll call and then we will do see what's coming up. Jackie's here, Christine's in as well, Linda's in, Lisa's in, she loves flying saucers. Jackie's here. Chris says, afterwards, much prefer your guests in the studio with you. Oh. Well, so do I, because we normally 2 times a week we do them on over this.
Oh, like Teams thing?
A bit like Teams, only because I've got the school run to do and I've got nobody else to do it.
Been
So
there.
I have to do the school run, so I
Yeah.
drop her at school, peg it back,
Right.
do this, and then you have to go and do the school run again.
Right.
So I'm here. Yeah, I do that 4 times a week. I prefer being in the studio as well, to be perfectly honest with you. When will Kat be getting married? Next year, I think. To be
Me,
honest,
cat or the other cat?
we could ask both. Are you going to get married?
Yeah, in October.
So this cat's getting married in October. Producer Cat, as in Mike, producer Cat, I think it's next year.
Oh, nice.
But I've not been invited, so I don't know. I'm still waiting if you're watching, Cat.
Contentious.
Yeah, you know. We could do this live from the wedding, I was
Yeah.
thinking. Take the
Oh,
whole...
Perfect, yeah.
We're one big family.
Yeah.
One big family is what we've got. Are you all prepared for the wedding?
A little bit. My partner has he's gotten fed up of waiting for me to get back to him with answers. So he's got his spreadsheet, he's kind of taken
Nice.
over, and I just kind of say yes or no to things, which is
That's good.
ideal. So I think we're sorted.
Here we go. Look, they're from hair and makeup. Thanks, lovely. You are a star. Right then, now I think we filled that pretty well, to be honest. We filled well. Let's look at some of the kits. I'll produce a cat. Yeah, I think it's next year. We'll ask her tomorrow. She's with me tomorrow. We will ask her tomorrow just before I do TV. So I've got this today, I've got this tomorrow, and then I'm on the TV tomorrow night with you all. So where should we start? Should we start with newness?
Yes.
Let's start with newness. I'll put the overhead camera on so we can see. Let's start with newness.
Shall we do some Christmassy newness?
Let's do Christmas newness.
It's August, but we're gonna get.
It's the best time to do it.
Exactly. So this is completely new. It's a cutter project set to make Christmas jumper, brooches, or ornaments, or really you can make whatever you want with it. But so here's some little finished examples that I've got. Here's some that if you watch the show at 3:00, I'm going to show how I'm going to finish this off with the paint pen. But it's a little like napkin holder.
That's cute.
For Christmas, you can personalise them for each member of your family around the table.
Could you, going with this idea,
Yeah.
and please tell me if I'm wrong, if you were clever enough, put small magnets behind it and use it as a pincushion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would that work?
Well, like a needle?
Yeah,
follow,
like
is
a
that
needle
what-
catcher
yeah,
thing.
Absolutely. So I've also got magnets on the show, so you can purchase your magnets.
It's like I've prepped.
Yeah,
It's like I've prepped.
yeah. Did your research? So in the kit, it's just come back from photography.
Yeah, so yours will be a lot neater
Yeah.
than this. Let me
and
stress
also
that
will
now.
come with instructions.
Literally, it's just come upstairs from hair and
But
makeup.
I will run through it. So you get your rolling pin in there. You get your cutters, which is your jumper cutter, and then you also get a little Christmas tree shaped cutter in there in your little storage box. You get an acrylic paint pen as well to do little fine details like this one where I've painted
Oh, okay.
a little snow drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to call them. Or I've done the little details on here, or you could write someone's name, draw something.
Cute.
So you get that. You get your glue so that you can attach your brooch backs, or if you buy the magnets, attach your magnets on the back. I've also popped in some string because I thought you could also, this is one I'm going to finish later on the show, but you could also thread string through and have little Christmas tree ornaments.
Yes.
So that one I've just embossed my kids' names on there so I can reuse it at Christmas time. Make the most of it.
Yes, might as well.
And then you are also going to get your clay, so sort of like a Christmassy palette of clay. You've got your white, red, green, brown, and sort of like a fuchsia colour, because I like to do pink and white.
How many jumpers can we make from this amount of clay?
So I think I made these 3 pieces from this block. So what I always say with the polymer clay is that a little goes a long way. I think you can sometimes think that this amount doesn't get you very far, but once you've rolled it out, it does. So, for example, these little bee ones here, which are a little sneak peek for another kit that we've got, these bee ones, you can make from one of these size blocks about 30 of these bees. So, yeah.
Oh, so a little goes an awful
really does,
long way.
yeah, definitely. So that's what you get in your Christmas set. You also get, obviously, instructions and everything like that. And on the show, I'll do a couple little demos.
Nice.
Of how to use it.
How do we, silly question, how do we cut the jumper out?
Oh, so it's a cutter.
Ah, there we go.
So you roll the clay out like you would if you were doing Play-Doh, plasticine, cookies, something like that. You roll your clay out flat with your rolling pin. I tend to go for like the thickness of a 50p.
Okay.
And I mean, you can go thinner or thicker. It depends what you're going to be using it for. And then, yeah, your cutter is embossed. So you get these lovely, probably, I don't know if you can see it on there, like the dents on
the
the
grooves.
bits, to show the details of the jumper. And then you also get this separate Christmas cutter. So you can put the Christmas tree on the jumper. This is one of my favourite little designs.
This.
I have a smaller version I do in earrings as well, and they're always quite popular. Or you can just use the Christmas tree separate for something else that you want to do. But
Everything you need. Like
it is, yeah, it's a little project kit.
It is a
basically.
one-stop shop, is what you're getting. And is that because, no doubt it would be easier for you to do the clay on its own, to do cutters on their own, but doing it as a kit, does that take you back to how you started and you want everyone to be in that sort of, that same boat of, I've got everything to complete a project?
Yeah, exactly. So when I first sort of created the first earring kit, it was off the back of people reaching out to me on social media and asking where I got different bits from because they wanted to try it themselves. And sometimes a lot of research can go into it and it can be a bit tiresome. You don't know where you're going to get your cutters from. You don't know if they're going to be good quality. Where do you get clay from, etc., etc. And so all of my kits, I go from the assumption that you're starting with nothing.
That's good.
And if you've got the tools already, fantastic, you've just got spares. But also it's great for gifting to people if you've got a crafty person that you want to gift it to. It's got everything in it you need to do that craft.
So it is genuinely a one-stop shop. I just seen a comment from someone saying they're in. Glinda, she's in. She'll be buying. She's buying. At 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
3 o'clock is when the show's on, and you know with Hobbymaker you can't buy before 3 o'clock, so getting early, set an alarm, come out from the sun, because it's very warm out there today.
That's
very,
the perfect
very warm.
time for the show, because at 3 o'clock is when it starts to get really hot.
This is the thing, so coming in, have a nice little relax. Do you know the prices, or have I really put you on the spot? Don't worry if you don't.
I don't. I don't want to say something wrong.
$10.99 and then
Terrible memory.
no doubt they're very reasonably priced.
Yeah, so I like to tier my items. So you will have things if you are wanting to go full on with your hobby and spend, I think it's £80 is like the big pro pack that I've got, hobby in a box, all the way down to, I'm not going to say because I can't remember.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
But I tier it because I know that there are some people just want to try and there's some people that want to go full on, and so there's something for everyone.
Yeah. They will hold you to it, trust me. They will clip this up and send it to you many a time.
Excuse me.
You said in the video, send. That is what they do. So that is the first kit that you're looking at. How long does it take for the polymer to cure?
So you bake it in the oven at 130 degrees. I tend to work on 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
If you leave it in there, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. As long as the temperature stays around 130, it's going to be fine. I've accidentally forgot to put a timer on, left it in for hours, and it's fine. You can also multi-bake clay. So if you wanted to do one bit and then layer a bit of unbaked clay on top and then bake it again, they'll fuse together, as long as it's got a full bake each time.
Does it have to be an oven? Can it be an air fryer?
That is like the most common question I get asked.
Because that's the only thing I use now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the only thing I use for cooking, especially with the kids. But no, you can't, because the air fryer, because of the way it is, it heats up quicker and circulates the air around. It will just burn the clay before it can bake, because the science behind it, which I don't actually know properly, but it's the clay is polymers, and that's why they can move. And then when there's heat applied to it, the polymers fuse. But if heat is applied too quickly, they'll fuse too quickly, and then it becomes brittle. It breaks. And, yeah. So
there
you can't
go.
microwave it, and you can't air fryer it. There might be an air fryer out
there. There's more stuff. There's more stuff. Thank you. Thank you.
There might be an air fryer out there, because I know there's so many now.
Like a convection oven one.
Yeah, that's like a dual thing. I'm not going to recommend it, but if you wanted to try different samples and
do you know one that works?
Test them. No.
Oh, okay. I thought you knew another brand name.
I don't want to recommend you guys make your beautiful pieces stick with an air fryer.
Don't try it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, if you wanted to test it, let me know if you find one that works.
Let us know. Or if you've got a little bit already, maybe you've already pre-bought a kit and you've got a cheeky air fryer. We've still got 20 minutes. Go and throw it in and let me know. Come back to us in a little chat. There's loads of you in the chat. Thank you all for coming in. We're going to do more sneak peeks in a minute as well. Bev Hare. Oh, good old Bev. If you ever need a Pulte iron, from the big name of Pulte, Bev is your lady to go to.
All right.
She works for Pulte.
Oh.
And if you ever need a steam iron or a mop, let me know. Bev is the lady to go to. She's ordered me right out for it. Sue, sorry I'm late. It's all right, Sue. I'll let you off. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I will let you off. I was just saying before we went live, I feel like it's been ages since I've done one of these. Genuinely feels like ages, but thank you all for coming back. Jennifer, I have a fan oven, not an air fryer. Can I still use it?
Oh, yeah, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, that's what I use.
There you go, Jennifer. The answer is yes. You can use a fan oven. Top tip, we love a top tip.
Yeah. So whether you're baking in a fan oven or like a mini sort of crafty oven, if you tent your pieces with tin foil, that just protects them, because sometimes the oven can fluctuate in temperature, and it just keeps them safe from like catching or discolouring or anything like that. So either with tin foil, just make a little
like a little dome over them.
Yeah, or if you've got, I just get them from the pound shop, like those tin foil baking trays that you use at Christmas time, roasting tray. Just pop that over the top of them in the oven.
What do you bake them on?
So I bake them on a ceramic tile. That's like my perfect work surface for making the clay and baking, because the tile heats up slower. And cools down slower, but you can just use a baking tray in your oven with a bit of parchment paper, baking paper over the top.
And we need non-stick, long as it's parchment paper on. It'll be fine.
And you can bake it on like printer paper as well. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
It won't burn.
No, because the oven's 130 degrees. It's not hot enough. Yeah, it's not hot.
It's not hot. It's hot. I wouldn't get in it, but it's hot. But it's not hot. It's not going to burn paper. There you go. Love all this. Love all the knowledge. What else have we got, sneaky peek wise? So that's your first kit that we've got.
The next new
we came up with nothing. Now we've got loads up here to go down again.
So the next new thing. So the last time I was on was, I think, around the beginning of January, and I brought on the flower postage stamp making kit, which is going to be restocked. It sold out last time in the first half of the show, and I think there were a few disappointed people.
It's back on the show.
It's back on the show at 3 o'clock, restocked. And then I've also bought this little cutter set, which is slightly smaller versions of the cutters that were in the flower set, but different shapes. I've got some little, I went with Halloween and Christmas themed for these ones. So I made some little ghosty earrings with them.
These are well cute.
These little like pumpkin patch
Go big.
postage stamp. I've got a little cauldron there, a little moon, and then this little snowman is cute. Little
Snowflake.
yep, that's the word. I think starfish. Definitely not. A wreath, and I've got some little Christmas trees there.
For Christmas crackers and things like that.
Yeah, Christmas crackers or like fridge magnets. They're great
Cute.
for pin badges. So I sell the brooch backs and also pin backs, little pin backs if you want to make those. Earrings, jewelry.
I'm also thinking if you're into your miniatures, if you're into miniature dolls' houses,
Yeah.
for little paintings and things like that, or, which is the time of the year I dread, the naughty little elf.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't introduced that. In
Oh,
our
haven't
house.
you?
My kids don't really know what that is.
Well done.
They talk about their friends' elves, and I'm like, well, you know, it's not come to our house.
Obviously, you're too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the naughty little elf. These would work, I think, with the naughty little elf to do his own little
That's
creations
cute.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because if you're going to do it, as crafters,
Yeah.
we go.
Full on.
I feel we go all
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like my house
definitely.
is chaos. We don't use glitter,
Yeah.
and I use something that I can tidy up quite quickly, but
Yeah.
it looks chaotic. But I think these would be.
Yeah, definitely. Or if
perfect
you
little
do
ways.
like paper crafting or scrapbooking, card making, something like that, you can use these as really cute like embellishments on the cards
really
because
nice.
polymer clay is so lightweight after it's baked. It's great for earrings. It's also great for card making because it doesn't weigh it down.
Sue says she loves the ghost earrings. Is
Oh,
that a set that we can buy? Maybe not with us, but through
So,
you. You can promote
Handily,
yourself,
I've
by
got
the way.
them right here.
Oh, okay. So
I
it is
do-
on
I
the
do-
show.
I will sell them. My Halloween collection's coming out towards the end of the month, and these
On
will
Hobby
be,
Maker? Or
no,
through you?
just through me.
Through you.
Yeah.
We are going to promote you in a minute as well.
Oh, that's
We'll
nice.
give you a full plug.
So these will be in there. But the way I made the little ghosties was using this teardrop cutter set, which is also going to be on the show. And I think I used this size. So you get, can't remember how many, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cutters, shaped cutters, different teardrop shapes. So I just used one of the teardrop shapes. I like moved his little tail to make it swirly, and then added some little arms on holding the pumpkin. The pumpkin I just molded, made a little circle and molded it on there. But yeah, so all of the kits that I brought on and all of the things that I brought on the show can kind of be combined together, so you can kind of go as big as you want to make everything, or you can just try it out with one craft.
So are these cutters on today's show?
These cutters are on, and also I've got circles that are on.
So we've got the circles and you've got the tier shapes. They're on today's show, along with the new postage stamps.
Yeah.
They're on today's show as well. If you want the ghosts and the ghoulies, they're available towards the end of the month on your own website.
Yes, yeah, so Katrilee.com.
There you go. Is that the same place we go to for more inspiration? Do you have inspiration pages like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram?
Yeah, so I've got Instagram, it's Katrilee. I am on TikTok as well, and Facebook. Facebook is Katrilee Designs. And yeah, I put all my stuff out there, videos, tutorials, kind of me running the business and, and kind of everything.
So if people get stuck or stumble,
Yeah.
like get it home, they read the instructions, they're still unsure, can they contact you to go, look, I don't know what I'm doing?
Literally yesterday, a lady reached out to me. She said, I was given you one of your kits for my birthday, and me and my daughter are doing it, but we're a bit stuck on this. And I just, with my phone, just sent her a little video of how
there
to
you
do
go.
some things and just emailed that over to her. I love interacting with people that love to do this craft as well.
I'd be interested to know in the chat if any of you have got these kits before, or have you just followed me over from the other channels we've been on, because I've never worked with anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before, to do complete kits, to have everything. It's a one-stop shop. So if those, maybe now, but you know those drizzly days, the nights are drawing in already.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, it is getting dark.
Yeah.
It's pitch black outside.
I'm ready for cozy season.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I love a cozy candle and hot
Oh,
chocolate.
okay, I'm with you there. Yeah, no, that's true. I do like a new candle. I found an amazing shop yesterday as well. That's a big wholesaler
For candles?
For candles, flowers, wedding. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Oh my gosh,
I'll let you know
find out
because there's
that.
some all the way. It's a wholesaler. Oh my god, it was amazing. I spent a fortune. I bought a fire
Oh my
pit.
god. I got a fire pit.
coconuts and marshmallows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Anyway, I'll discuss it. Remind me. Oh yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, this is the sort of craft that you can do on those coconuts. In that you haven't got to have a craft room.
No.
Because I know not everyone's lucky enough to have the space for a designated craft room. This is something I'm guessing you could do on a lap tray in the living
I
room.
started on my kitchen table, started my business on my kitchen table, then moved to a space in my utility room, and like it's been all over the house. Even now, sit in front of the TV with like a little Home Bargains lap tray, just doing my bits while I'm watching TV.
See, you can't go wrong. And this is the thing about Crafty Clock. We can plug what we want.
Yeah.
I can plug anywhere. And if they're watching, feel free to get in touch because we're not the main channel. So those are the postage stamps that are back in stock. So do we need to buy the postage stamp kit, which I'm guessing is this one?
Yes, so that's
let me make it bigger.
the big kit.
And then we can make these if we buy the...
So these ones were made with these cutters, which are just the cutters sold on their own. The postage stamp kit, if you've already got it and you just want to buy the extra cutters, great. If you didn't get that, it's restocked. It comes with rolling pin, moulding tools, the postage stamp cutter, clay, little flower cutters and petal cutters, and a scalpel, I think it also comes with, and instructions.
And instructions.
Yeah.
Did you make these as well?
So my sister-in-law made these for me as an example of how you can make beads with polymer clay. So she did a little bag charm with the postage stamp, little, is it macrame or
macrame? Yeah, macrame.
Macrame. And these little polymer clay beads. But you can feel them. They feel really like...
sturdy.
Yeah, and they have like an almost natural texture to them.
Would they, talking about smelling candles, would they take on, because it's polymer clay, would they take on scent?
Do you know what, I don't know.
I know it's a random question, but that's
That
me.
is a random question. I don't know, actually. Maybe. Like an oil or something. Yeah. Maybe.
Because could you have them in once again, tell me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to upset people's heads or light. You know the the melters with the candle underneath?
Yeah.
Could you drop them in there? Obviously, they're not going to melt because they're polymer clay, but if they were scented, would they let off, if they warmed up again, would they let off an aroma?
I think they would just bake.
Would they? I don't know.
I don't know.
You're the expert. I just waffle. That's all they bring me in for.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You can make tea light holders out of them. And I wonder if you like infused it.
That's what I'm thinking, if you infuse it with smell.
Because I wouldn't recommend like applying a lot of heat to it, but maybe with a tea light inside. Do you know what? Maybe that's going to be my October
you can
test.
Have it.
I'll test it out.
There we go. Because I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. Or like a room hanger or something like that. Or tree hangers.
Or if you put them on, maybe not under a candle. Okay, but help me in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. But if you put them on a radiator.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always spray my radiators because when the heating goes on.
Ew, that's so clever.
Because then it smells the room because it warms it up.
Oh,
I also spray light bulbs, which you shouldn't do, but I do that as well.
I can just imagine you around your house with like Febreze, just everything.
I found another
that
luxury Spanish room product. Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
The Spanish brands. It's my way forward.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I spray the radiators, so then when I turn the heating on, the whole house smells. But I was thinking if you hang these, you know, you can buy the B&M again, the Christmas sticks.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
Because they do them with wooden ones, don't they? Like you can put the oil on the wooden ones. Maybe.
There you go.
I'll try it out.
Watch out for the collection
Maybe
coming
next
soon.
time I'll be bringing it on.
I invented
Christmas,
this.
yeah.
I'm sure we had this conversation. But what else have we got to look forward to this hour?
So we've got...
And this is all at 3 o'clock. Everything is coming up at 3 o'clock this
3
afternoon on
o'clock.
Hobby Maker.
So we've got another restock, which hasn't been on, I don't think, since January time with Hobby Maker. So this is my bee cutter set. So it comes with 6 bee-themed cutters. Obviously, you've got your little bee, your sort of flowery honeycombs, this flower. I've put 2 of the same honeycomb on there. Another honeycomb.
Okay.
And you get your 3 pieces of clay. So you get your white, your black, your yellow, a little rolling pin. Again, like if you don't have one, every set comes with one. You get your sandpaper, glue, and a little toothpick to do little details on there, plus all your instructions. So yeah, it comes with the 6 3D printed embossed cutters. So you've got all your details. And here's just a little example.
These are
little
well cute.
Mismatched bee earrings. And like I said, the clay that you get, so you get red sorry, not red, white, yellow, and black for B colours in this size, so 3 of these blocks. And you can make about 30 of these bees just with one of these blocks. So
that's good.
you can make a ton of bee-themed things. You can add them to your postage stamps. You can make earrings. You can add them to your cards. Whatever it is you want to do with
What's the angel policy on all this?
the angel policy.
Can we make to sell?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, by
that's
all
good.
means. If you do, let me know, because I love to promote, like,
Oh, that's
businesses.
cute.
There's a lady reached out to me. She celebrated her 2-year business anniversary. She's like, I just wanted to let you know I bought your kit in lockdown, started polymer clay, just like went from there, and has started her own clay business. I was like, this is the best
Oh my
thing.
lord,
That's amazing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So if you are making to sell, knock yourself out. I'm guessing, long as you've made something, you can't just go and sell the instructions and put your own kit
Oh yeah,
together.
I mean,
Like,
don't. Please don't.
we have to cover.
Take the kit and then rebrand it and sell that. Of course not. But whatever you make with the kit, yeah, by all means, sell.
So whatever you make,
Yeah.
I know you lot far too well, and I know what you're up to. So anything you make to sell, you can do. But as you said, not everyone wants to start a business, and I get told off from my grandparents every time I say it's a business in a box. But this genuinely is. Think school fates, the cubs, the beavers, those sorts of things, rainbows. This is the stuff they can make and they can take back with them, or if you're doing a little bring and buy, things like that. Especially now the Christmas fates are coming up.
Yeah.
They'll be here before we know it.
Yeah.
The tombolas, things like that.
Yeah.
This is the way to go. This is the way to do it. And to get kids involved, I think can kids, what age are we looking
absolutely. So I run workshops, and I tend to say for the workshops it's 6+, but parents know their kids and whether they're able to sit through a workshop and do it. But I've been doing this with my daughter since she was like 3.5, and you just tier it basically. She started making little figurines, little bowls, stuff like that, and now she'll make pieces of jewelry, little badges for herself, whatever she wants. She's 7 now. And yeah, I run birthday party workshops. I've gone to schools and holiday clubs to do workshops with kids. Polymer clay is a really versatile craft because you can kind of think of a thing and just make it with the clay and bake it. Because you don't have the like mess of air dry clay, it can be a bit sticky and whatnot. It cleans up super easy, so it's great for kids.
I'm guessing we don't know the answer to this. Sue's asking, how much will the bee set be? We don't know, Sue.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We do know, but it's
20s.
We're going to keep it a secret for the show, is what we're going to do. The suspense. That's what I'm trying to build up here. Suspense. You'll have to tune in at 3 o'clock to find out. Because I can tell you a price, and you know how this building works. Then they do that random price drop thing. Mm-hmm. So the prices then are not the real prices that I tell you, so it's pointless me telling you prices. But yes, I will investigate for next time. I will try and get all prices for next time. We'll know them tomorrow. So be sold out by then, so you know. But you get in early, Sue. 3 o'clock hits. Everything will be on the website. Everything will be good to go on the website. Do you sell polymer clay on its own for those people that want to stock up and that don't want to keep buying kits every single time?
Yeah, so I've got on this show at 3 o'clock a palette that I've called Autumn Winter Colours. Nice. And so it comes with 13 colours of clay, plus you get a stainless steel circle cutter. And the purpose of that is so that you can portion out your clay. So if you're mixing and creating your own colour recipes, you know I've done 1 part of red, half of blue, and 1/4 of white. And you can mix it together. So you also get your colour recipe mixing guide and a chart so you can keep track of colours that you've made.
So does that mean that long as I stick to that chart, my colours will be the same it'll be the same colour every single time?
If you want to make a small amount of one colour, you can do that with your colour mixing guide and using the cutter. And then if you wanted to make a larger amount, it's the same thing, you just extra parts for it.
I like it. How about backings and findings?
So what have we got on the show? We've got brooch backs. So you get 20 brooch backs in 2 different sizes. Pin backs, you get 20 pin backs, stainless steel pin backs. We've got, I want to say it's 50 silver or gold plated earring hooks. And then we've got a box of mixed silver plated and gold plated jump rings. Oh yeah, they're here. I forgot they brought them in. So we've got, well spotted.
That's what I was prompting to without going, they're there.
They're there. Stop talking about it. Show them. Stop describing things. So we've got our silver and gold plated earring hooks. I'll just show you them. These ones are really lovely. So they've got that little ball on the bottom there. So
If you bring
can
that
make
up to
earrings
the
with
camera,
them.
it will autofocus on your hand. There we go. There you go. So that's what you're getting.
So we've got either 50 silver or 50 gold plated for those.
Nice.
And then we've got the box of jump rings. Now I think this is about 450 jump rings
That's a lot.
in there in your 3 different sizes. So I believe that's 8mm, and then you've got 4mm and 3mm in there in gold and silver plated. So you can pair them with the earring hooks that you've got. Also handy if you're doing like any connecting of pieces, or if you're making key rings or anything like that. So that's what we've got on the show. So the pin badges, the brooch badges look like this.
Oh, so the ones that
brooch
come
bag.
in the...
So they come in the Christmas jumper
That's the one.
set. So you get, I want to say 4 brooch badges in the jumper set, but you can also buy 20 of them separately in 2 different sizes.
There you go. So everything you need and more will be on the 3 o'clock show this afternoon. If you just want something to keep yourself busy, maybe you're... I say not everyone's making businesses, and I totally understand that. But if you just want to keep your hands busy, maybe you don't want to lock yourself away in that craft room all the time. Because sometimes, 9 times out of 10, the majority of the stuff is massive. And you have to lock yourself away. You have to stay away from friends and family. And as we are now getting into that sort of... The nights are drawing in, you want to be spending more time with the family, you want to be downstairs. Yeah. This is a craft that you could do anywhere.
Yeah, so on the show I've got, and it's always popular, is the Pro Pack, or I've called it the Pro Pack, which is everything you need to do the craft in the box. So all of the tools that I use for my business, and like basically every single day, I've got them all. Put them in a box with some clay. You get all of my instructions for all my tutorials. They go in there as well. And it's in a handy little box. You can just add your extra stuff if you want to buy extra stuff into it. And then at the end of the day, everything just goes back in the box, clip the top on,
That's what you want.
Put it away. Super easy, super handy to use. But the thing, I did a workshop on, yesterday actually. I did a workshop for a hen do yesterday. And the thing I hear all the time and heard again yesterday is how like calming and mindful it is, and it's because you're using your hands. I don't know if you've ever had like just a piece of blue tack and you just like, and there's just something about it that feels really calming, and it's like that with this craft. You can do whatever you want, and if you're not liking what you're doing, you just smush it back up, start again, and yeah.
I'm assuming this is so right, and I can't really word it in any other way. You'll learn to find this with me. I'm guessing if you can use a pencil, you'll be able to do this. I'm just thinking people maybe with arthritis in their hands or mobility issues, but I'm guessing if you can hold a pencil, you should be able to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, speaking to another lady who has arthritis and has started doing polymer clay, she's found that the texture of the clay and the fact that you can move it with your hands is making her hands feel better. It's almost like, I'm not going to tout it as physiotherapy, but
it's like stressful.
Yeah, basically. Because you can. So here's another top tip.
Top tip time. Top tip. Here we go.
In the winter months, sometimes your clay can get a bit harder. It will never dry out. It will never go hard. It can always be used as long as you keep it away from a heat source. Accidentally leaving it on a radiator will cure it. But as long as you can leave it open, you don't have to have it packaged.
Okay,
it won't
nice.
dry out, which is great for storage. But yeah, if you find that it's a bit hard, then just stick it in a little plastic bag, like this, little plastic baggie, and just pop it in your pocket. Or pop it, like someone said, in their bra, and it just warms it up with your body heat without
like we do with the butter in a restaurant.
You put it in your bra?
What do I do for a weekend?
Yeah.
It's entirely up to me.
But yeah, the body heat just warms it up and then makes it a bit more malleable. And then on the flip side, on days like today when it's hot, sometimes the clay can be a bit sticky. Just pop it in a bag, stick it in your freezer or your fridge for 5-10 minutes, and it just hardens it up, makes it easier to work with.
Top tips. Going back to the arthritis one, do your own research. Do all your own research. I'll cover us just in case. Do your own research on that. It's not going to help
It's
everyone.
just anecdotal.
But it's one of those that it genuinely you're using your hands. So the more you use them, the more it's going to, you know how it all works. You know it better than anyone, to be honest. But try it. Genuinely have a go. Are there any of the kits, we're running short of time. It's flown by.
Yeah.
Are there any of the kits that are easier than others?
So I would say if you're starting...
Because the B looks easy, but it looks small.
So the B, I would say, is probably of all of them the trickiest, only because the embossing is so small that you either have to lubricate the cutter with a tiny bit of water or cornstarch, corn flour. You can dust that over your piece. But it's just a little bit more fiddly. So if mobility is an issue, or you just can't deal with like beading, something like that, that's going to be too much, then the smaller ones can be a bit fiddlier. But the stamp ones, so like here's an example of like a stamp one that I made with little, so another thing I should say, the stamp cutters also come with a little heart-shaped cutter as well, which can be used on its own or with the stamp. This one's, it's super easy. It's like cutting out cookie pieces and then just layering them on top of each other. There's no sort of fine motor skills needed. Like genuinely, the kids can do it, the adults can do it. We just, layer it up and you make a really lovely looking thing.
Here we go with the random questions again.
I love it.
So I like this though. And we said it on the TV when I did TV the other day that I like value for money.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy something into something, you want it to do more than one thing. Which is technically what you're getting with this one, because you get rolling pins, you get more, genuinely you get more glue than you're ever going to use for these kits by the looks of it from looking in the back. You're going to get more clay than you're ever going to do. Do you know what I mean? So you're getting a value for money is ridiculous in this, and Nigel will tell you all about this afternoon. But for things like this, is there a way of, or would it be, let me just ask the question before I go into it. Could you put photos into them? Would you have to do it in a section, like bake it, let it go, leave a little gap?
So what I would do is, exactly that.
That's the way my mind works.
Layering it. So I would, I don't know if you can see if I hold that up. So I would leave the gap at the top here. And like we said with the oven, the paper won't burn. So I would put a tiny bit of paper or baking paper or something in between it so that they don't fuse together. And you can just slot in a little picture. That is such a good idea. I'm going to try and do that for the next time that I come on the show as an example, because that is such a cute idea.
You can have all these.
That. Thanks.
So we've worked out from this hour.
I'm just going to message you each time I'm stuck for inspiration.
What do we need? I want keychains up with photos on.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for school photos.
Yeah, so cute.
Because,
That's
what do you give grandparents?
Yeah.
Watch
me at 3:00 talk about that.
I'm going out for lunch, unfortunately, but otherwise, I'll watch you back and catch up. But I'm thinking, and I'm genuinely conscious of the time now, but if you did it this way, keychain on, the love heart on the corner of the frame with a little photo of a loved one or a little pet, or you turn that into a paw print, or you start bringing the bee in it.
Stick them all over your fridge.
You see?
Super
because... Well, the jumper would work the same as well. I'm guessing you could have something on the front of the jumper that would all work. So we've got that. So we've got photo frames coming soon to a screen near you or a website. We've got the smell.
Yeah, scented polymer clay.
Scented polymer clay. You're gonna try that.
Possibly.
And let me know if it works. I think we've come up with everything. There you go. And time has beaten us because I've got to give the YouTube channel back to the main channel because they need to go live on it as well. Thank you, Kat. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
You're more than
It's been loads of
welcome.
fun.
You're welcome anytime. Considering you didn't know what you're walking into, bless you. You've done very well. Very, very well. Don't go anywhere, though. Hobby Maker is coming up. Kat's back at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock,
with all the needs that you're ever going to need. If you think of any questions between now and then, get them in. No question's a silly question. I've asked most of them. Once again, let's quickly promote all your brands. Let's promote everything that you've got. So how do I find you online?
So on Instagram and TikTok, you'll find me at Katrilee. So it's Katrilee_. Just look for the K. And on Facebook, it's Katrilee Designs. Same K, and then my website is katrilee.com.
And can we buy from your website?
You can buy from my website, absolutely, and you can also contact me through the website if you've got any questions.
There you go. So what's not on Hobby Maker, you can go and find over on the Katrilee website as well. Etsy?
Yes, I'm on Etsy, not on the high street.
All them.
Yeah,
All the
of them.
above. Shopify.
I do, yeah, that's
There
the
you go.
website. Yeah.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look and get yourself into
Google
it.
Katrilee, you'll
Just,
find
yeah,
me.
just Google it all, and I'll put the slide in a minute with the name on, so you can take a picture of the name.
Yeah.
Go and have a look. Go and have a go. If you make any, I'm going to make this claim now. What date? Well, I'm on now. We're in August, so let's say by the end of September, I can do it because Kat's not here. Let's do it. And I've still got a mug to give away. Anyone that buys a kit from today's show, if you make something with it and send me a photo, we'll give you a giveaway.
Oh, fun, yeah.
We'll get you involved. We'll bring you in.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
we'll get you on so you can have a look at them. Save you coming all this way to look at everything. You haven't got to send it in either. Just send in your photos. I'll mention it to Kat. Yeah, but I've said it now. Anyway, it's going to happen. So anyone that buys from the kits today, drop me an email, craftoclock@hobbymaker.co.uk. Drop me an email from anything you make, and then we'll give away a mug at the end of September.
Awesome.
Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? But anything from today's show, so anything with the keychains and things like that, I want to see from today's show. What's this now? Simply, yeah, the clip. You can get them all. You get them all. You get them all, crafty. They're all there. Right then, it's time for us to go. I will see you tomorrow with Kat here, 12 o'clock. We've got a PI show, personal impressions, loads of stuff to do on that one. And then tomorrow afternoon from 5 o'clock, I'm on the telly box again. They've let me out this cupboard again. Into the air-conditioned studio. And then 8 o'clock tomorrow night, I'm on my own. It's just me and you for an entire hour on the main channel. So we may bring back Bus Trip. That might be coming back for an airing on Hobby Maker. We've not done that over here before. So we're going to do it. So join me tomorrow from 12 o'clock onwards. Right then, this is the name that you need to jot down and go and have a Google. There you go. That's the name you want. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. See you later.